City, to Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And off we go from Ford Field. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. The tight end motioning left here. Now, a second down throw for Knicks. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll go again with Williams. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. They run over center with Williams.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Tight end going in motion here. Second down. Knicks. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. Take the lead.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
From the shotgun, here's Nick. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because the next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. First carry for David Montgomery. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A second down throw for Goff. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. They get 14 on the screen, and it's a first down.
How often do we see, Mike, the running back, they get a little too antsy and they go a little too fast on these screen plays. In this case, great job by the back. First, he let his offensive lineman go out. He then follows behind. That's the key to a good screen play.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, second and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion.
Check, man.
From left side, going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. On the carry, it's Williams. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Nick snap on first and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 32 yards. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That is caught. And he's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action, Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. Here's 3rd and 7. Patrick motioning here. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down. And he'll get it by plenty. It's a gain of 8 on 4th and 1.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew it was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Working free downfield, it is Williams. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. The Lions call their first timeout. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop. Throwing now from the gun. And he will get into the end zone, giving his team an 8-point margin.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Putting the tight end in motion. Got it into the hands of Mims. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That is 2 big pickups to start the drive. 32 on the latest. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll find his tight end, that's Troutman. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run. It's Williams. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Bo Nix. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike. But there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide-open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for 2, you just got to catch the ball.
Here's Greg Reynolds to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, Montgomery to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, if nothing more.
At the 31-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll run to the right with Montgomery. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's taken in. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
Second down and 8. One more time for Montgomery. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. They'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. I would imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. he's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Open space inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. Here's a run. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Here now, second down and goal. Now Goff. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So it's a win here for the Lions. It was a game that hung in the balance much of the way, but they're able to come away with a 2-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.